Hi everyone. Today I will be presenting three important concepts in basketball: direction of play, shot clock receipt, and jump ball situations. I will also explain the corresponding violations, fouls, and referee hand signals used in these situations. Let's start with direction of play. This refers to the side team is attacking. This switch si teams switch sides at halftime to ensure fairness. Violations related to this include backcourt violation, the returning the ball to the backcourt after crossing into the front. So when the ball crosses back over the midline after it has already entered the front court. We have also here out of bounds. So stepping outside the court's boundaries. So when a player steps outside the court lines. We have here the foul, blocking or holding foul, especially during transitions or when contesting movement near sidelines. I have here three videos for each violations and foul.
Okay, over and back is a common occurrence in a basketball game, and basically you have to have 2 points over the 10-second line. Once that occurs, the ball cannot go back over the 10-second line. So we're going to look at a couple examples of over and back here. The proper mechanic would be stop the clock and then flipping the hand to show that the ball was over and then went back. So here we have our dribbler is going to pass to his teammate, goes over the line, and then his teammate's going to pass the ball back behind the line. Here we have over and back, and then we go the other way. The other occurs when the dribbler goes over the line and dribbles back behind the 10-second line. So our dribbler gets over the 10-second line, now goes back over again, 10 seconds. The third one is when the dribbler comes over, all hands, everything's over, stops, picks up the ball and passes backwards to his teammate. We'd have over and back. And then the final one is the dribbler comes over, gets everything over, and then just steps back. If he steps back in that situation, we have over and back as well. So that's something that the official has to have a good angle on the line, the 10-second line, to make sure he can see that occurring. In basketball, you have 5 seconds to inbound the basketball. There's a couple different situations when inbounding the ball, and the offensive team would have different options. Number one is that after a basket is scored, the team then would have the entire baseline to run to inbound the ball. There doesn't have to be any stop. They got 5 seconds to get the ball into play. If, however, after a violation, the official would hand the participant the ball, and they then have 5 seconds to inbound it. They may move their feet back, but not side to side. Back is fine, but no side to side to inbound the play. The proper mechanic is official has one hand up and counts the 5 seconds with the right hand, making sure that everyone can see that. After a violation of 5, a whistle, and a show of 5 seconds. Turn the ball over, and then the other team would get it. On inbounding the ball, another violation can occur that can create a technical foul. If the defender reaches across and takes the ball away from the offensive player, that would be considered a technical foul and 2 shots and the ball. Usually an official will give a warning for that kind of a situation. We have an imaginary plane here between the offensive and defensive player. If the defensive player reaches into this, across that imaginary line and has any contact with the player, this would be considered a technical foul. He would get a warning, and then we would have a technical foul on the defender. Technical foul, 2 shots and the ball.
Foul on 22.
And I will show you the hand signals for direction of play, fouls, and violation. We have here the out of bounds hand signals pointing, while the blocking foul is your both hands is in the waist, while the holding foul is you're holding your hands like this. That's the hand signals. And for the backward violation is more like an elbow, but pointing your finger back and forth. So We have here also the second. Next is shot clock receipt. Shot clock receipt. Teams have a limited time, so usually 24, 14, or 30 seconds, during which a team must attempt a shot. So in some cases, the clock resets to 24 seconds after change of position is um, example, defensive rebound on steal. Also, 14 seconds after offensive rebound or defensive foul, while shot clock is below 14. So, if the team gets an offensive rebound or after certain fouls, we have here the violations. The violation, if a team doesn't shoot before the clock expires, it's a shot clock violation. We have here also the foul. An offensive foul may also lead to a receipt. I'll show you also the videos for the shot clock receipts.
2 for 7. Yeah, right? Get out! Shot clock expires courtesy of the Condor.
Junior took Mitchell's cornbread. Mitchell with a nice block. And perturbed right now. Look, he feels like he got fouled right there.
Where did it go? Crowd loves the dexterity here. Fake passes, no-look passes, double passes, you name it.
They're having fun out here. And they know the coach isn't going to yell at them for doing it.
3 seconds on the shot clock. And they don't get it off in time, the 24-second violation. And there is James Jordan and Mrs. Jordan. Michael's parents are here. Bill Russell.
I'll also show you the hand signals for shot clock receipts, which are 5-second violation, the 8-second violation, and the shot clock violation. We have also the 3-second violation, which user demonstrates us last time how the three violations works. So you're gonna first is first hand signal shot clock, and then point to the 3-second violation, who is the team violates the shot clock reset violation. Two players have equal possession of the ball. This may happen at the start of the game or during a held ball incident. In most leagues, after the initial jump ball, possession alternates using the arrow system. We have here the violations, the held ball, and the jump ball violation. First, we have held ball is both teams grab the ball simultaneously, while the jump ball violation is jumping early, tapping the ball more than twice, tipping into the circle early. We have here the foul, illegal contact, the pushing, elbowing, or grabbing during a jump ball contest. I have here also the video for jump ball situations.
Another violation that occurs when the offensive team has the ball and they're tied up by the defensive team. When this occurs, we have what we call a jump ball. The proper mechanic would be whistle. Then we'd go to the table and make sure we see which way the possession arrow goes. There's no longer a actual jump ball. We go by the possession arrow. At the beginning of each half, the possession arrow was started. That's how we start the second half. So we start the game with the jump ball, and after that, we strictly go with the possession arrow. So here we're going to see our offensive player has the ball in the post, and the defensive player, both players have possession. In that situation, we blow the whistle and have a jump ball in that situation. Then we check the table and make sure we see which way the ball is going. Let's take another look. Player has the ball. Both players are tied up, and in that situation, we have a jump ball. Player going up, and shot is it. And he's going to hold the ball, and here we got a jump ball because both players were in the air, and in that situation we have a jump ball. Let's see that one more time. Jump ball, here we go. Before the ball became loose, it was a jump ball.
This is an example of a defensive foul. for illegal contact between the dribbler and his defender. The on-ball defender, Kem Birch, initiates contact with his body to the body of the dribbler, Jeremiah Martin. This contact affects the dribbler's balance and rhythm as he starts to drive toward the basket. On-ball defenders cannot affect an opponent's speed, quickness, balance, or rhythm.
Also, we have here the hand signals, which are pushing, foul. Look like this. Your hands look like pushing hand, and we have the elbow foul signals. They're gonna look like this, gonna turn and back again, elbow foul, and the jump ball, which is you're gonna raise your both thumbs and point to the one who violates the jump ball situation. So, in summary, these three concepts help maintain the flow and fairness of the game. Understanding the rules, violations, and hand signals not only help players but also helps fans appreciate the game more. That's all. Thank you.